In the past, war was waged with swords, guns, and battalions of soldiers. Today, it's being transformed by silicon chips, unmanned aerial vehicles, and code written by engineers in sterile labs. The world stands at the precipice of a new era of conflict, one where drones don't just respond to human commands, but where artificial intelligence makes decisions in real time, learns from the battlefield, and evolves faster than any general ever could. The future of war, drones vs. AI, investigates the rising competition between autonomous machines and intelligent systems, spotlighting the complex ethical, military, and geopolitical consequences. Are we heading toward a future where machines not only fight wars, but start them? Drones have already revolutionized how wars are fought. Initially used for surveillance in the late 20th century, drones like the MQ-1 Predator and MQ-9 Reaper became infamous for their role in targeted strikes across the Middle East. Operated from continents away, these unmanned aerial vehicles could loiter over targets for hours, gathering intelligence and executing high-value assassinations with pinpoint accuracy. However, what began as a tool of convenience evolved into a powerful symbol of asymmetrical warfare. Nations could project power without risking soldiers. For the U.S., this meant fighting terrorism with fewer boots on the ground. For other countries, it signaled a low-cost entry into advanced military capability. Turkey's Bayraktar TB2 drones, Iran's Shahd drones, and Israel's Hermes systems have been exported globally, altering the balance in regional conflicts from Libya to Ukraine. While effective, today's drones largely depend on human operators for decision-making. But the push toward autonomy is growing. In military exercises, drones have begun operating in coordinated swarms, making decisions as a collective, a step away from human control. Artificial intelligence is no longer just analyzing data behind the scenes. It's stepping onto the battlefield. From predictive targeting algorithms to autonomous threat assessment, AI is taking on responsibilities that once belonged exclusively to human commanders. The U.S. Department of Defense's Project Maven, for example, uses AI to interpret drone footage, detect patterns, and flag potential threats faster than any analyst could. In simulated wargames, AI systems have even defeated experienced fighter pilots. In 2020, an AI pilot developed by DARPA beat a seasoned Air Force pilot in a series of simulated dogfights, showcasing not just rapid reaction time, but unexpected and unconventional tactics. AI isn't just mimicking humans, it's outthinking them in specific domains. This progress raises a critical question: should machines be given authority to make kill decisions? While some argue that AI reduces human error and emotional bias, others warn it opens the door to unpredictable consequences and accidental escalations. The speed of AI-driven warfare could outpace diplomacy, leading to conflicts triggered by misunderstood code. At the heart of the future battlefield lies a pivotal competition between physical autonomous platforms, drones, and pure intelligence, AI. Drones represent the muscle, while AI represents the brain. But increasingly, these are being fused into a single unit. AI-powered drones that navigate, decide, and execute with little to no human input. In such a landscape, the race is on not just to build better drones, but smarter ones. China has invested heavily in integrating AI into its drone fleets, reportedly fielding systems capable of swarm coordination and independent threat analysis. Meanwhile, the U.S. and its allies are investing in loyal wingmen, drones, intelligent, armed aerial companions designed to support human pilots. Russia, Israel, and others are not far behind, creating a multipolar AI arms race that could reshape military alliances. What happens when drones are given autonomy, not just to surveil or follow commands, but to independently identify enemies, prioritize targets, and make real-time decisions in combat? The answer could define the next global conflict. As technology advances, ethics lag behind. The deployment of AI in warfare raises profound questions. Can machines understand the laws of war? Can they distinguish between combatants and civilians? Who is accountable when an AI system malfunctions and causes mass casualties? International agreements such as the Geneva Conventions were built for a world of human conflict. As autonomous systems evolve, so too must our rules of engagement. The UN has debated bans or limitations on killer robots, fully autonomous weapons that operate without meaningful human oversight. But consensus is elusive. Some nations see restrictions as vital, while others view them as a strategic disadvantage. The risk is clear. Once autonomous weapons are deployed at scale, it may be impossible to roll them back. Warfare could become faster, deadlier, and more detached from human judgment. When AI fights AI, the line between defense and annihilation becomes dangerously thin. Looking ahead, tomorrow's wars may look more like video games than traditional battles. Commanders will oversee conflicts through digital dashboards. Swarms of aerial drones, underwater gliders, and autonomous ground units will carry out coordinated attacks. AI systems will predict enemy movements, suggest countermeasures, and perhaps even initiate preemptive strikes based on statistical models. Already, nations are testing integrated battle networks, where every sensor, drone, tank, and ship communicates through AI. The concept of mosaic warfare, where adaptable, modular forces respond dynamically to changing threats, is being trialed by the Pentagon. In such a system, the speed of AI may become the decisive factor, not troop strength or firepower. Yet this vision is not without peril. As nations develop their own AI doctrines, the risk of miscalculation rises. A cyber attack on an autonomous defense system could spark retaliation from an AI that believes war has already begun. The margin for error narrows when machines are making life and death decisions in milliseconds. War is changing. The battlefield of the future is being shaped not by generals and admirals, but by engineers, data scientists, and algorithms. Drones and AI represent two sides of this transformation, one physical, the other cognitive. Their convergence may bring unprecedented precision, efficiency, and reach to military operations. But it also opens the door to uncontrollable escalation, ethical ambiguity, and warfare that unfolds faster than human minds can comprehend. In this future, the question isn't whether we can build machines that fight for us, but whether we should. And who, ultimately, will be in control when the next war begins.